I wanted to start with you first. The football season is so intense and you barely have an off season. What was it about Love Undercover that excited you and made you want to take that limited time off and be a part of this project?
Well, it's hard to say no when they offer you to go to America and meet 18 American girls on a dating show, but not the whole setup of the show, what's behind it, the message that I think that we can give out to society. I think that's what got my attention at first, because this is a social experiment. We're trying to find love without the in the hardest way, that is actually to be taking away from who you are and your essence. They're actually gonna go look for you. They're gonna go through your heart. They're gonna go to see the real you. So I think that that's what made me open up my eyes and see this amazing opportunity to be a part of this. And obviously, I think this, like I said a few times before, it was a life-changing experience for me. So yeah, I think being a part of something like that caught my attention since day one.
And then Lloyd, at the start of this experience, you were all given secret identities, and you can tell that you're a really honest guy because it's written all over your face when the women asked what your occupation was. Did you realize that it would be that hard to keep that secret? And outside of yourself, which of the guys did you think was most likely to blow their cover and why?
Uh, Probably me. Yeah, probably me. As the show went on, though, I'd definitely say Ryan, 1,000,000%. Um, but mine was more out of I just didn't want to blow it for any of the other guys because if I get caught, or I can slip up and say something about someone else. Yeah, it was more out of that than lying to the girls. I know that sounds bad, but I was loyal to my brothers.
Mhm. Sebastian, you all had 30 days to find love, and that's not a lot of time. And I appreciate how forward you were about whether or not you felt that instant connection with these different women. What were the signs that you were looking for to see if somebody would be a match?
With that short amount of time, obviously, this is something that I don't actually go into, but when you know that you have unlimited time, you actually get to know a girl. That changes a little bit, but obviously, I would like a girl that I liked physically first, because I would like to be with someone that's attracted to me, because I know that I don't have that much time to get to know her. Like you said, we have 30 days, and you can be with a girl for 4 years and you actually don't even know them yet fully.
Mm.
So yeah, I would first the girls that I went out with is some girls that I actually like them physically first, and as I moved on step by step, I kind of went with the girl that I thought that I had the most connection and that I identified myself with the mostly. So yeah, for me, it was first the looks, and then checking boxes if we could actually have a match.
And then Lloyd, this is such an interesting social experiment where you all try to find love outside of your fame and your careers. And there's a lot of unexpected vulnerability and self-discovery through this process. What did you learn about yourself going through this experience? What was the most surprising part for you?
I'll probably say to be more honest with like how I feel and tell like be more vulnerable to girls. Because I think in my personal life I'm not that open about my feelings. To do with love or whatever. So I think that made it hard. And also seeing, I was a bit indecisive on the show. So seeing that other girls not really know what was going on and how it was affecting them, like
Mm.
taught me, like you're not just hurting yourself, you're hurting other people as well while you're doing that. So I tried to be more open and honest as the show went on. So I think that was the most challenging thing for me.
And Sebastian, in a similar vein, having gone through this experience, what did you learn about yourself and what's more difficult, competing on the field or in love, and why?
I'll say 100% in love. On the field, Lloyd said it before, it's something that you are practicing every day to work out. You build your confidence through that because you're constant repetition of what you have to evolve in love. I think that you are learning something new every single day because every single girl is different, their personality, their looks, how they behave, how they talk, their education. So there's a lot of key factors that, they're so different. And for me, the most difficult part was talking to so many of them. As fun as it sounds for somebody outside, when you're actually trying to fall in love, it's not easy to go out on 3, 5, 6, 10 dates with different women, because you lose track. It happened to me a few times that I was talking to a girl, and she replied me like, "No, you haven't told me that." I was like, "Okay, I told that to the other one." So yeah, so that was really hard, but it was kind of an honest mistake, and that's what made things really interesting, because you actually had to focus on each date, to get to know the girl, to remember what you said before to that girl. So yeah, that was for me one of the most difficult parts of it.
And then, Lloyd, you touched upon this already, but there's an immense brotherhood that's born between all of you. How helpful was it having these guys experience this once in a lifetime experience?
Yeah, no, it was amazing. I feel like everyone brought something different as well. Obviously, I have Ryan and Jamie a bit more experienced than myself and maybe Seb, and obviously got Marco, and obviously these guys are superstars. So yeah, it just helped massively. If you ever needed advice where Seb may be going through something, he may come to one of the guys. It was just, there was no jealousy there. It was just amazing from start to finish. And when I look back on the show, I think that was the most enjoyable bit for me.